if I get let go legitimately from my job and I apply for unemployment and I start drawing my unemployment, and then if I go and find employment, it's my responsibility to notify the unemployment office that I've now gainfully employed.
That's correct.
So that my unemployment checks cease.
That's correct.
And you are saying that and how long do I have under this bill from the time that I get the job? Say I go and I get a job and it starts next Monday. How long do I have under this bill to notify workforce that I've become employed?
Mr. Ott, it's not identified in this bill. This is dealing with the investigative side of it and the penalty side of it. What you're referring to was in the bill that we passed more than a year, well, I guess we passed it a year ago, where we established due, and they have got the regulations and all those things in place. This does not identify any of that. What we're saying is these are the penalties if you break the law, and here is how the state will track those people.
I have been working on legislation dealing with the issue of purging voter rolls of deceased people, people who have registered to vote in other states, and people who have registered for driver's licenses in other states, which all are indications that they've changed their domicile for voting purposes, or that they are no longer on this earth and therefore they are incapable of casting a vote. And so I'm very pleased to sound that we may have some bipartisan support for this proposal of purging the voter rolls. And I've been working on that for several weeks. I would join any of you to join me as a co-sponsor. I'll probably introduce it later this week or early next week. And of course, as chairman of the Election Laws Subcommittee, is something that will be coming through my subcommittee.
It does not require legislation, although I'd be happy to look at the legislation of the Senator from Charleston. Sumter County Elections Commission and Registration Board has been purging the rolls of dead people for some time. If you're dead, you're dead. And if you're not, and you've been purged incorrectly, all you have to do is reinstate that registration right there. It can be done. So having DMV weigh in on election registration is somewhat akin to having DHEC weigh in on the adequacy of maintenance of the highways. It's not related.